Well, a question tonight over whether some BART workers crossed the line. Some new photographs show them taking sides in a heated Bay Area political campaign. The pictures were taken on BART property. KPIX5's Phil Mateer on how mixing business and politics could cost these workers. Phil?
That's right. It's a risky business, but the stakes are high in this election for the unions and the politicians. But this time, it might be even higher for the workers. Here's the story. At issue, photos of workers at a half-dozen BART facilities, clearly showing their support for a state assemblywoman Susan Bonilla in the upcoming state Senate race next week. BART's reaction?
We've launched an investigation, and if there's any action that's warranted, we'll take that action.
That action could be anything from doing nothing to a slap on the wrist to even being fired. Orinda Mayor Steve Glazer, who's in a neck-and-neck race against Bonilla, said he came across the photos on the internet over the weekend.
This political organizing, this campaign organizing was going on at the exact same time that BART was having huge maintenance problems.
And the workers may also have broken state law, as well as BART's own code of conduct.
You can put bumper stickers on your car, you can wear political buttons, but you can't take a position or do an activity that implies that BART has a particular position on a political issue.
Service Union President John Arantes, who's actually in some of the photos himself, told us that the workers were just on break and were, quote, within their rights to discuss politics. Can workers have political meetings on BART property for candidates?
They cannot have political meetings on BART property during working hours. If they're working, you're getting paid by BART, you're not to be engaged in political activity.
Whatever the case, the photos show how serious the unions are about defeating Glazer and defeating his call for a ban on BART strikes, like the one that repeatedly crippled the system in 2013.
Glazer, he's definitely positioning himself as more moderate or conservative, and business interests are supporting him. And for Susan Bonilla, she's definitely a more traditional Democrat.
And that traditional Democrat includes strong ties to labor. It's no secret that Glazer and BART have been after each other for months now, and he's made it a cornerstone of his campaign. So naturally, they're shooting back as well. It should be a very interesting race and also one of the most expensive. This thing could wind up costing $7 million, but by the time it's all said and done come Tuesday. In Orinda, Phil Mateer, KPIX5.